Hi, do you get attracted to artists? And the thing is, sometimes we feel artists are shabby, unorganized, arrogant sometimes, right? But in spite of that, we still feel there is an attraction that we find towards them. Don't you feel so? So, why are artists very attractive to us? Now, in this video, I am going to tell you 5 different reasons why I find them very attractive. Many of you might resonate with that, some of you may not. And for any of the reasons that you may or may not, please comment below and let me know what are your views as well. Okay, now I am Sophia Jogi. I am an artist and entrepreneur and a coach. So I teach people how to make a living through oil painting, as an artist, how to make a living on oil painting. And I will be posting some content out here related to that. And if you are interested in knowing how to grow your business as an artist and how to make passive income as an artist, how to make a sustainable living like on a business or anything of that sort, I will be publishing a lot of videos related to that. So just keep yourself posted, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button. Okay, so let's get to the topic today. On the lighter note, I would take this topic first as my first video because I just wanted to do something which was more fun. Okay, I love watching artists do things that they do, irrespective of whatever they are, whether they are painting artists, whether they are performing artists, or they might be musicians. Mainly today, let's talk about oil painting artists because I am an oil painting artist and I find others also very attractive and very intuitive. I don't know why. So I thought about it and it came with 5 different points. So the first one is, as I said, they're very shabby. Now, when I look at people who are shabby, what I see is that they're so hardworking that sometimes they just forget to take care of themselves. Their passion towards their work sometimes does not reflect on their appearance. They just don't care about their appearance. It does not mean that I don't like people who are well dressed. I love people who are well dressed as well. Okay, but that again, if they are well dressed, everybody loves them, right? But if they are shabby, it kind of gives you a very raw feeling towards that, right? So that's one reason why I think I kind of get attracted to artists. Okay, another reason is even if they are well dressed, after some time, if you're painting with that, you still get shabby, right? So being shabby is one thing that I get attracted to because the paint and the way it splashes on you and all that stuff. So yeah, so that's one thing. The second point is they're very expressive. What I mean by expressive is they can dare to express what they want on the canvas. It's just a blank canvas in front of you, and the very thought that people can express something on the canvas, especially to say that I feel this emotion for this particular situation, and to say I feel this particular connection with this particular situation is in a very expressive manner, such a way that others also understand what you're trying to express, right? You need to be very bold and you need to be very congruent to what you really feel and show others what you feel, right? So that's one thing that I like about artists, and that's something which attracts me towards artists. The third point is having a different perspective. Okay, so let's say I'm looking at a field. Okay, it's an open field, and I say it's a green field, and it's a green grass field. Now, an artist can see multiple colors in that green. The perspective of an artist, the way they look at things, let's put it this way. If I have to say it's a rail track, simple example, the way you can express a railway track is in different ways. An artist can express it in such a way that you really know that the railway track is narrowing down into a tunnel and there is a light on the other side of the tunnel. Now, this expression and perspective that an artist can express itself is something very attractive and kind of makes me feel what makes them think like that. What is the thought process that these artists go through? So that makes me attracted towards artists. Now, the fourth point why I get attracted towards artists is that they're usually soul workers. I would say soul workers because when you're very passionate about something, you don't care if somebody is motivating you to do something, to keep painting. In fact, there are many people who might say, hey, you know what, you're not really earning much as an artist, just quit what you're doing and just get on to a normal job, right? And there are many people who are in job and find that small time that they get to paint and develop their skills or just be as an hobbyist, whatever it is. As an artist, the very nature is that you are self-motivated. You don't need anybody to motivate you and you can work on your own. Right? Isn't that exciting? It just gives you, sometimes it gets so monotonous and sometimes people get into the phase of depression. Now, that's a different topic altogether. I will take it in a different video. But if you look at things that are happening around, you might say that they are like soul workers, like people who are on their own. They can express on their own. They're just working on their own without any motivation. They're just self-motivated. Okay, so that kind of makes me attracted towards artists. Now, the fifth point is that they are extremists, and I know this is a very strong term to use. Why? Because you see, artists are usually very emotionally connected to things that they want to express, and when that happens, they're found to be in the extreme cases of emotions. Either they are like very arrogant about what they produce and what they try to depict. If people don't admit to what they are trying to express, they might get offended and they get into the extreme case to say that, you know what, this is right and you're wrong. They could get into that mode. Sometimes people are on the other end where they could say, become so modest that there could be a masterpiece and they might just say, oh yeah, I just tried making something out of it and I just tried doing something out of it, and at last it just so happens that they don't find it what do you call, they don't find it very congruent or civilized kinds. So if I say this, it might sound very bad, but what I'm trying to say is that in the name of civilization, we have grown ourselves a layer to filter ourselves from the core of what we are. Whereas artists, they kind of have a different brain activation in which they can be so themselves, so to the core of the human nature, who we are. So you can really see the human nature in an artist, when they are very expressing their work, or even in their day-to-day nature, they just become like that because of what they are doing and how they feel about things, right? So that gives us the core of humanity, if you want to put it that way. Yeah. So these were the 5 points why I find them very attractive. And hey, don't forget to join the Facebook group. We are a community of artists who love and nurture each other and grow with each other. So there are a lot of discussions going on how you can make passive income through your art, how you can grow your business as an artist, and various platforms to express your work and to receive help. Okay, so until next time, this is Sophia Jogi signing off. Bye bye.